Prevention and Intervention Strategies, Part 3. We're going to start this with intervention strategies. The preceding strategies will help create a positive climate and minimize mistaken behaviors. There will inevitably be occurrences of inappropriate behavior. At these times, adults will need to step in and intervene. The following intervention strategies will help ensure that guidance is supportive rather than punitive. Some of these strategies are similar to the prevention strategies we just discussed in the previous two sections. Intervention. So you gain the child's attention in a respectful way. Use proximity and touch. Use reminders. Acknowledge feelings before setting limits. Unless physical danger is imminent, adults should approach children individually, respectfully, and address them using their name, establishing eye contact if appropriate, and use calm and controlled voices. Proximity and touch can help children keep from losing control. An adult can help them reestablish control by being close by. Sometimes it's just being close or moving your body in between two children to keep things from escalating. During circle times, a caregiver's lap can serve as an effective guidance or intervention for a child that is having a hard time focusing. Children need lots of reminders. Children get distracted easily and can forget. You may feel like a broken record and think that children are purposely not following previously stated rules, but it may actually be that they just forgot. Acknowledging feelings can help the child see the adult is supportive. They know that their feelings are recognized and understood. Redirecting is an effective strategy if a behavior is caught just before escalation. If the situation has escalated, you have moved beyond the point of redirecting and need to help children problem solve. Redirecting is also very effective for toddlers who are distracted easily. Older children need more than redirection. They need the opportunity to learn problem-solving techniques. When facing frustrating situations, it is natural for children to lose control. You cannot engage in problem solving when a child is crying or yelling, so you may need to wait until those strong emotions have passed before you begin the problem solving process. Offering appropriate choices, use natural and logical consequences. When offering choices, they should be posed in non-threatening and non-punitive ways. Natural and logical consequences simply clarify the inevitable or unavoidable outcome of the behavior. Redirecting was also talked about as a prevention use right before the escalation of behaviors. However, sometimes problem solving is just out of the question and a child needs a change of scenery to regain composure. In this situation, this strategy involves changing the circumstances which are causing unwanted behavior. These last two interventions are reserved for more serious situations where children have moved from being able to work on problem solving to loss of control. Limiting equipment is often used incorrectly. Some adults would rather just take toys away or materials away for improper use than actual teaching children appropriate ways to use those materials. If you do take an item out of the environment, be sure that you return it and teach the child its use. Holding techniques can and must only be used by trained individuals. School districts hold trainings that teach staff appropriate use for such techniques. It is never okay to restrain a child without proper training. You are at risk of hurting yourself or the child. Instead, if a child has lost complete control, have another adult remove the remaining children to a safe place, push all chairs and desks or movable furniture out of the way, and allow the child to calm down on their own. Stay close, talk the child through, describing their emotions, practicing breathing techniques, and using a calm, reassuring voice. Making amends. Apologies that are forced are superficial and meaningless. Never force a child to apologize. The feelings of remorse can only come within. Instead of forcing a superficial apology, have the child get an ice pack if they caused a hurt, or have them get a tissue if someone is crying. You can model an apology by saying, "I am sorry that happened to you. I hope you feel better soon." This allows both parties to hear an apology. So, summary, you may find yourself combining several of these strategies to support young children. Remember, no one strategy will be effective in every situation. And I'd also make a post note that you might want to keep either these 3 videos or the PowerPoint I attached close at hand, because you will have an assignment, and this PowerPoint will be helpful for that, not just for this particular assignment this week, but for one in the future. Thanks.